DJU go crazy.
DJU TV, let them know who we got in the building.
Woody. We in the building with it.
Lil Woody, what you on, gang?
Whatever type of time you on.
Welcome to DJU TV. It's definitely a blessing to have you. Welcome to Chicago. And happy birthday.
Appreciate it, my nigga.
Show that, you know that.
Yeah, for sure.
How you feeling today?
I'm chilling, man. I want the dog.
I see. Man, it's your first time in Chicago?
Yeah, man. It beautified here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Looks can be deceiving though.
Look, you know some. You know some. Well, look, man, you know you've been viral all over the internet, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I guess because they my shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
They most definitely am.
So you became an interested, you know what I'm saying, public figure, you know? Definitely like with the turn of events, you know what I'm saying? You know, the allegations upon your name are usually things that would, like, you know, destroy a person in their name. And, you know, but man, in 2024, you know, been able to make something out of it. So we want to talk to Lil Woody today, right? It's a blessing to have you on the couch for sure. I'm glad they can see you on the couch and hear from you, and goddamn it, you know, they ain't got to see you on the stand and hear from you. No. Take us from the top, Lil Woody. Tell us where you from.
I'm from Canterville, born and raised.
Mechanicsville.
Yeah.
Mechanicsville, that's a neighborhood
In Atlanta.
in Atlanta, Georgia.
For sure.
So, like, what's that, the south side of Atlanta, east side?
It's southwest Atlanta.
Okay.
It's right by downtown. Magic City is in that area.
Right.
The old turning field. Not
Right.
under the bridge, though. The real Mechanicsville.
So can you tell us what it was like for you growing up in Atlanta?
Where you want me to start from?
Man, right?
It's so much.
So I'll just you know, read the timeline that I got, you know, and you can help me fill in the blanks, right?
That's right.
You're a Grady baby.
For sure.
So born in the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was born in 91, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turned 33 today.
33?
Yeah.
Somebody 34. They play too much. They play too much. Try to put my old ages on you already, man.
So Grady baby, right? For those that's watching, a Grady baby is a person that was born at Grady Memorial Hospital.
I don't know why. I think I was born at Grady. I don't know. I ain't for sure though. Like, I don't even like Grady.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were born into a family. Your mom had 10 kids.
Yeah. She have 10 kids.
She have 10 kids.
Yeah. All my brothers and sisters still here.
Okay. And what do you fall within the bunch?
I'm the seventh child, the youngest boy, and seventh child, youngest boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
It's always the baby boy that's the badass.
Nah, I'm the good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I just get locked up for other people's crime. I just playing.
Okay, so growing up, you lost your father at a young age.
Yeah.
You about 8 years old.
I lost him in 2001. We were staying in the boy home at that time. And, you know, we left from there and went back to Mechanicsville.
After he died?
Yeah. He died in 01. And we went back to Mechanicsville 01.
Okay.
Yeah.
And during your teenage years is when you took your biggest blow in life, is when you lost your mom.
Right. It was over at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody can say nothing to me. Still to this day, but I try to listen to people who I got respect for. Like, if I respect you, I listen to you. It ain't like I don't not respect people, but it's just a certain level of respect that I have where I can sit down and, you know, take advice for certain people. You got to actually walk it to be able to talk it. So if somebody walking that line and I got their respect for them, I'm going to listen to them compared to just anybody.
And so when she passed, is that like when the Lil Woody movie started?
But when she passed, it was just like, I don't care about nothing attitude. So it went from I was already, a little trouble kid, but not as bad as most kids.
Okay.
I wasn't bad as kids in my neighborhood, but I was in that bracket.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so as a kid, like what were some things you were into?
Well, how I grew up in the trap. My mama house was a trap house. You know what I mean? My grandma house was a trap house. So I grew up watching that type of stuff and being around it. But back then, it was just about making money. It wasn't about, gun snaking and all that. So all this stuff, it wasn't a part of my mind. See the police come kick our door in, looking for my peoples and stuff like that. That's what started it.
Okay.
Watching them take certain family members away. I used to watch my brother and them fight the police and everything. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. You've had a lot of run-ins with the law.
Yeah, but since I've been on this earth, I've been seeing, like, if it wasn't me, it was my family members. They come up in my grandma's house looking for one of my family members. Yeah, since I was a little kid.
Okay. And the first time you got arrested yourself, you were...
On my first time I got arrested was a month before my birthday. And then I got arrested on my birthday.
Okay.
A month later. My first time I was 17 turning 18. So I got arrested at 17 and then on my 18th birthday. And I've been in jail every year except for this year. This is the longest I ever been out of jail. From 2008 to now.
Okay. So going back to that time, bro, can you tell us, like, the type of mentality you carry? Because I understand you carry a very dangerous reputation in the streets of Atlanta. Like, you are known to not be fucked with. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know where people get that from. I'm playful. I didn't play all day, so they be kept. They hear the internet, the blogs and stuff like that. You don't bother me, I don't bother you.
Yeah.
That's it. I ain't dangerous though.
Man, I saw some video. They said you was listed in the top 10 most violent people in Georgia. A list that was composed by the FBI.
Anything get me out the street.
Man, so that's what I'm saying, right? Like, all right, like I said,
I popped one of the niggas on that video, on that clip with me.
You did?
Yeah, man. I hit that boy.
So that's what I'm saying. I know you. Like I said, you've known to have.
Like that, the list kept. You know what I mean? They just kept. They list ain't about nothing. Yeah.
Well, you did spend 51 months locked up, right?
From 2015 to 2019.
Okay. You were in the feds, so this one, like, regular prison. This federal time.
Right.
Difference, right?
Big difference.
How was your experience there?
When I first got there, I was paranoid. I ain't know who to trust. I ain't know who's who. I thought everybody know what the feds trying to get me. So I stayed in my cell probably the first year and a half. And then, I started just getting comfortable with the dudes and now. Started opening up more, gambling and, just making time go by. But it was a drag though. It was a real drag. I had to fight with my lawyers. They kept coming to my cooperate and this and that. It's two type of people in the feds. They wouldn't really fight for me. So I met this dude that was smart with the law. He schooled me on a lot of stuff. And he was helping me fight, but man, I did all my time the holdover. Just trying to fight the case. I could have beat it, but they basically made me take a plea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when you had got caught with they call it a machine gun.
I ain't get caught with nothing. They just put that on me. I'm playing basketball, minding my own. Look up, police in there, 20, 30 deep. They ain't see me commit no crime, but they walk out there, put me in handcuffs, and say, "This your bed, take me out." With no proper cause, no nothing.
Well, at that time, you did have the reputation I was just speaking of earlier, right? So that's why they walked in 20, 30 deep, because it was Kenneth Copeland in there.
They said I was at the top of their radar because
right.
people trying to do something to me. Yeah. So they see me walking on the street with a bag. Somebody called the police, said, "Hey, you got a machine gun in the bed." Nobody saw what was in the bed. They just guessed. Because I'm walking on the street and everybody want to kill me. So.
What was the biggest lesson you learned during those 5 years that you spent away?
The biggest lesson I learned? That's a good question. Biggest lesson I learned, man. Biggest lesson I learned, man, is your life is what you make it. You feel me? Like, I can't fault nobody for whatever I've been through. I just gotta take accountability. Don't matter if I choose to make you my friend. I know the choices that I know whatever path that you heading down. So if you go do something foolish and I get caught up in it, I knew it by making you my friend. So I think that might be the best lesson I learned.
Okay.
So I be careful about who I put around me. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, throughout all of your years, running in and out with the law, running in and out of jail, getting into it with niggas outside, whatever, right? It was a lot of video put out of you sitting inside interrogation rooms talking to detectives. You know what I'm saying? Can you tell us when did that start? Like, how did that saga start for yourself?
Like 2015.
Okay.
They targeting me and keep locking me up. Somebody gonna do something to me, and I got people to protect. So they snatch me up, thinking I'm smart, trying to finesse my way out of something. You know what I mean? They act like they going for it. They really trying. They thought they were trying to make me put my guards down, like I was gonna get them some, run them around circles. That was it.
Yeah.
Each time they interrogated me, I went and did my whole time. They didn't let me go. You know what I mean? I didn't give them nothing. They got an interrogation video 10 years ago. They bring it up now. If y'all gave them what they wanted, why they didn't do nothing 10 years ago? So,
Yeah.
Just 2 + 2 is 4, right?
Yeah. The most, I guess there is several, but I guess the most famous one came out a couple years ago. The one you had like a beanie hat on. The one in which you was checking your posts.
Yeah.
What was you checking your posts for?
Cause I know the camera film. I ain't think they're gonna put it out to the media, but man, yeah.
Okay. Because the media, the way the internet looked at it, said that boy had to make sure he was still alive.
I'm be the one. Shut up. Yeah,
okay.
Man.
Okay, cool. So look, so you say, so you started cooperating back around like 2015, right?
Yeah.
And so when you went and did your jail time, was that jacket on your name?
Nah.
Okay.
You got people that say this, say that, but some people know 2 + 2. You talking to me. So forget what you hearing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna be doing all that talking. So, it wasn't, when nobody gonna come around and say it in my face. When nobody gonna say nothing. Because at the end of the day, I ain't these other niggas. I ain't sitting around talking about none of that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know nobody's business. If I know anything, it was because I was there and I got something to do with it. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah. Okay, now look, with you, being the man of the type of caliber, you are, and the cloth that you come from, right? You come from a gangster background. You know what I'm saying? How do you, feel truly, you know what I'm saying, knowing that is a bad jacket and you got to carry? Like, how do it really make you feel?
I don't come from a gangster background. I come from a lost background. So it's a difference.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I didn't say when young, I'm going to be a gangster when I grow up. You know what I mean? I was just like one of them kids that was just going with the flow. And then you know how life goes. You give so much, you give people so much, and they give you so little. So now you don't put all your cards on the table. You feel where I'm coming from? And it's like, it's never crossed my mind. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna let you handle me any kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? My life should matter just like yours. So, you know, going to a certain phrase, you got this, you got people in your ear telling you, watch out, do this right here, or this what's going on. So you gotta watch out because you know who you dealing with. I'm one of them people ain't scared of nobody. So before I let somebody try to put a rope around my neck and hang me, you just gotta see me. So it wasn't about none of that. It's about protecting those I care about because I was the only one gonna do it. So when people go to talk about this and talk about that, they can just talk. Just don't, when you see me, you can mumble it on your breath. Just don't try to put me in a position where I have to show you. You get where I'm coming from? Because I don't want no smoke. But I ain't portraying to be something that I ain't. You can say what you want to say. Anybody can say what they want to say. It's the action that come behind what come out your mouth. Is you ready for what come with it? I ain't trying to be tough, a gangster, none of that. I'm trying to live my life, raise my kids. This event that turned out, you know, I'm thankful for it. I just hope, I mean, it worked out in everybody's favor. And that, you know, situation, you know, we all can learn from it and be able to get our life back on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure that. So what's some things that you learned about, like, the system, right? Because, you know, once you get in the system, it ain't no getting out. You know what I'm saying? What they say is it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out, you know. When we look at these videos, we see a lot of manipulation, you know what I'm saying, from authorities, you know. We're listening to the, you know, the way they saying things. Tell us about that.
So it starts with the mind. Once you put in your mind, it's easy to get in and hard to get out. It is hard to get out of trouble. But once you change your mind and be like, okay, I'm just let this be my stopping point. I ain't finna go hang over here. I ain't finna do none of that. And you go this way, explain yourself. You can be able to succeed in life. But if you continue to choose to walk down this same path, this is what's gonna happen. It's a magnet. You feel what I'm saying? Everything you do, because you already flagged. Once you get in that system, it's like, damn, the judge don't know me. The judge reading a piece of paper that say he been arrested 50-some times. He committed these many crimes. Some of these crimes have charges been dropped against me, but by I been locked up, they still have it on my record. You see what I'm saying? To be able to profile me still. So it's just like, man, it's damn near impossible. Unless you just be like, you know what, this is enough. I'm gonna move away and start my life fresh. If you want to think you can be smart and get away, man, that place wain't.
So out of all the different times you've been arrested, the biggest case you had was being caught with the weapon, right? Like, you ain't got like no attempts or nothing like that on your name.
No, I had a few aggravated assault, but they were nothing. They charged me with murder in like 2015 or 16, but they dropped them charges probably like a year later or something like that. Yeah, I go to jail for petty stuff. People just call police, be like, hey, Woody just did this. And here they come. They can't wait. They come and get me.
Going back to when you mentioned you don't come from a gangster background, you come from a lost one. You know what I'm saying? When you were growing up, can you tell us who are some rappers that you listen to?
Yeah, Lil Wayne, Boosie. Yeah, them like the only two.
Okay.
But really, Wayne had me at first. But when Boosie came out there, Welcome to the Mind of a Maniac, I had lost my mom. That was it. The whole that whole year. That's what I was on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did that song make you want to become a maniac?
Oh no, I was already a maniac at that point.
Okay.
I was lost. I was gone. That song was just like, you know how people take drugs? That song was my drug. So anytime I was pissed off, we're gonna turn that Boosie on, we're gonna pull up. Yeah.
Nowadays, especially like with drill music, you know, these rappers talking about killing, and I'm sure to a young immature mind, you know, the more he hear this song and his jamming, it'll probably make him want to go kill.
Ain't no problem. It gonna do it. The moment I heard that, ain't got no mind. Welcome to the mind of a maniac street nigga. When I heard that, first time, I couldn't even keep myself still. My drilling went to rest. Like, little bro, let's ride. These niggas over here talking that shit last week. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. But too much music don't have me like that. Like if you ever catch me listening to certain rappers, that's how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? It ain't too many rappers I'm gonna listen to. Like I don't got nothing against rappers, like a lot of rappers and nothing like that. But it just I like who I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if I'm listening to, like, for instance, if I'm listening to Lil Baby, that's how I'm coming. I want to pop it, you know what I mean? Have them bankrolls on me. If I'm listening to Young Boy, I'm on that type of time. If I'm listening to Rod Wave, I'm going through, you know, my emotions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
For sure. Okay, so look, man, of course we can't talk about the trial, but I am interested in some of your stories, right? Because here on DJU TV, you know, we're a Chicago-based channel, drill-related, you know, and the fans be loving them street stories, okay? Now, when I was doing my research, bro, your shit was looking like some shit 50 Cent need to put on Stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a situation you got jammed up and you was dating a police officer. Can we talk about that or no? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that? I found that very interesting because she ended up trying to help you do some shit and then she ended up getting fired.
Nah, they did her the same way they did me because they felt like she had my back. They were gonna end her career. So how they went was I met her one day. We started talking. So when I found out she was a police officer, I didn't know, but when I found out she was a police officer, I was like, dang, you know what I mean? I started telling her, like, you can't really be seen with me. Like, you can't talk to me. And she be like, I can talk to you, like, you know what I mean, whatever. So I ended up going to jail. Then me and her started talking while I was in jail. And, you know, I got out, you know, it started, you know, me and her started being together more. Man, one day I ended up getting her car. We got into it. I mean, she took my car and I got her car. And, you know, the undercover, I don't stop at lights. I don't care. The 12 be right there, I'm going to turn off. But I'm riding, me and my cousin and the friend, and 12 in front of it. I said, I ain't riding past that fool. I turned off. Somehow I lose, but I get on Instagram live with that wrong mind frame, like showing my location. Like, ain't nobody going to pull up on me. I'm outside. Like, you know, I ain't, you know, they did. They came 100 deep. They got me with no warrant, no nothing. Took the car keys out my pocket, went to found the car, and claimed they found a gun on the back seat. So she pulled up down there to get her car and then stopped them for searching the car or whatever. Because they didn't have a warrant. They found out she was a police by finding the stuff that was in the car, her work stuff, and tried to investigate her. But as I got to the jail, I called her, and she was on the phone just like, well, they ain't supposed to do this. She just said, well, they broke the law. They ain't supposed to be doing what they were doing to me. They got mad at her for saying that. And, you know, she asked for my Instagram password. Like, what's your Instagram password? You know what I mean? But she tried to see him out on there, you know, doing other stuff, I guess. They say she tried to delete my social media account to hide evidence. Everybody know who I am. My whole social media page this ain't evidence for a game. Y'all know what I am. They put one on her for that. Just really did because she was a police. Told her she couldn't talk to me and all that extra stuff like that.
And so did she end up losing her job behind that?
Yeah. She lost a judge. She lost a lot of stuff behind.
So she lost her job behind Woody going on Instagram Live.
Basically.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn, Woody.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. They really did it to me though. Like, I couldn't get over it. Like, dang, I ain't nobody downfall, you feel me? Like, she didn't deserve it. You know, everybody tell me it ain't my fault. She knew what she was getting to, but I'm still gonna take accountability for that because sometimes these girls be catching feelings and they be so in their feelings that they not caring. They not thinking about, you know, what situation they can be put in. So even though I try to protect her by keeping her out of my business, you know, certain people got their power and they abuse it. Yeah.
The fact that the police was on your Instagram live is crazy.
But they on everybody's Instagram. You know what I mean? Mine is just people looked at me like how you said a gangster, killer, or whatever y'all want to say. People looked at me like I don't look at myself like
what
that.
they call it in the A, a stepper.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But people look at me as a person that see now I'm in front of you. Do you look at me like that? Don't start, no. Don't start, no. Don't start.
A real deal stepper. Fucking
nah, man, nah, man.
I know what they look like.
Nah, man. You been dreaming too much. I'm a people person, man.
You are. That too. And shit, most steppers be very with a lot of charisma. You feel me, motherfucker?
The steppers in jail, man. The steppers in jail.
Or dead.
Yeah. So I'm free. I ain't no stepper.
Now another interesting story I learned of yourself was the one in which you was taking your daughter out to the car, you and your baby mama. It was a car parked by, stop sign or whatever, right? Now look, I guess, in Chicago, from what I know, these niggas, they be on, they get a option pass if they with they children, you know what I'm saying? Especially, you feel me? Or they woman, it's like women and children are off limits. You feel
I
me?
respect that.
Is it different down in the A?
Man, I don't know what these fools got going on, man. What they thinking either. I don't know. To be honest with you, man, I thought about this, so I still think about it sometimes, for real. Because a part of me be like, man, let it go. You know what I mean? But a part be like, I got so much anger inside of me, I just pray to God nobody release it. You know what I mean? But we just gonna put it in God's hands.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely in God's hands. The fact that you were able to survive that, you and your daughter, and your...
Other way around. They were lucky to survive it. They was lucky. You feel me?
Yeah.
I had them.
With the baby and all?
Yeah. I put her behind my back, and I shot all in their car. But before I even shot, I could have shot out the rip and just did it to them. But I knew I was going to get caught, so I just had to give them a chance. I wanted them to make the first shot. Once they made the first shot, then I tried to go out of the way. But, they got on the side of me by then. When they they rolled up with their windows up. I already peeked where it was, but I had my daughter literally in my hand. You know what I mean? So,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
How was your daughter at this time? Just a baby, right?
Yeah, she's a baby, like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 Cent need to holler at you, bro. That's some James Bond shit. Like, what?
Nah, it's real life, man. People be talking, man. You don't know what you're going to do until it's that moment.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen that gun come out the window. It like I got big. Like, I got so big, I just stood right over the car and just, God knows, I wish I had if I had something bigger, I would have been happy. Like, I would have got them. They live at 40, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, man. And then the trauma that come with the street life. You lost a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? How do you cope with the pain?
I turn that little boost on.
You say you turn that little boosie on?
I turn that little boost on. I get in that mode.
Do you smoke or drink?
Mm-mm.
You don't do drugs?
No drugs.
That's good.
Yeah. I try to smoke now. I just play my probation house watch.
But no, that's good because a lot of, nowadays the young men, they're, using the drugs as an excuse, to cope with their pain. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I deal with it head on. Like, once it get too, get on me, I just listen to some raw wave right now. Like, some days I wake up, I listen to raw wave. Some days but if I'm listening to Young Boy, it's but I'm using it to stop myself from going there. So I listen to him he hurting. That's when I listen to Young Boy, I keep saying to myself, he hurting. I know I'm hurting. But I listen to him he hurting. It stopped me from going there because I'm letting other people control me once they get me there. I done been through too much to lose now, to go through that. especially if I know people don't like that. I'm in a better position than they in. Yeah, I can't let them beat me. I can't let them outsmart me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause did you ever think, you would be sitting here, being able to share your story, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Man,
without ridicule, like.
Before they trial, man, I started trying to get a job. So I was just trying to find little stuff I could do to keep me occupied. See, can I like it? So I signed up for a job, the work it, that ain't me. I tried this right here. It was all right. I started working with my preacher at the church. And, he was helping me build my confidence up. And I started to like that work. Then I started driving 18-wheelers with my cousin. And I liked it, going on the road. But I ain't trying to sneak out of town, get these people reasoning, you know what I mean, get me. So I was like, man. So now that the table's gonna turn to this, it's like, whoa. Yeah. I ain't want to capitalize off of it. But certain people want to call me like, man, you tripping, man. You know what I mean? Like big people too, like
you better capitalize off of it.
Huh? Yeah, they like, bro, we know what's up, bro. You know what I mean? Go get that bag. Then I had to talk to somebody I really respect, and he was like, bro, look, this your opportunity. You know what I mean? Let the people see who you are. You know what I'm saying? Get what you can get out of it, and then, do the right thing with the money. Woke up the next day, people calling, want to do interviews and 20 verse ones and stuff. Went from there.
Yeah. Now I heard you mention church, and your preacher, your pastor, right? Mm-hmm. Tell us about that transition. Like how did you tap into your spiritual side?
Well, I've been in church all my life. I told you I wasn't never trying to be no gangster. So my whole family, we grew up in this one church. It's in Mechanicsville. When I was in the feds, I pled guilty to 5 years, and my preacher came to my sentencing, and he was like, he spoke, and when he spoke to the judge, he spoke so highly of me that the judge was impressed. And she be like, you the first person to come in front of me that have a preacher here speaking on your behalf. And she was willing to release me that day. But I had signed for 5 years, so my federal defender, she had to stick with the plea agreement, because if I would have said we asked for time served, they can withdraw. So when he came and did it on my behalf, he didn't judge me from my past. He didn't. He looked at me how he always looked at me. So I locked it in my mind. Once I got out of jail in 2019, I went to church, but not as much as I do now. Like right now, I don't miss a Sunday. And if I do, it's because something occurred that made me miss it. So,
Yeah, that's what's up. Can you give us an example or a situation in which, like, that was God? You know what I'm saying? Like something happened and it was God. It was only God type shit.
Oh, a lot of stuff. But the most scariest one was this Rico. They locked everybody up. Like people, who the snitching? Okay, say what y'all want to say. But the truth of the matter is, they didn't put me on the case. You know what I mean? I just thank God every day for that. Despite how,
right? Because you weren't included with the 28 that were arrested, right?
I wasn't indicted on that period.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know why, and I ain't questioning it either. I'm very thankful. I mean, but I feel like God just seen all I've been through about this whole situation and just kept me away from it or whatever. I don't know. But beside that, I had got into it with this guy that I know, and they was on the internet talking. And I had a fantasy. My fantasy was one of the crazy ones. I was going to set an example in front of everybody. And I had the opportunity to set an example. And once I tried to set an example to him in front of everybody, I was real possessed. I tried to shoot somebody in the club on the stage, and my gun didn't go off. And it's a Glock. Caught back, it didn't go off. I gave the gun to somebody else, it didn't go off. We got in the car, left. As we ran up Bankhead, I'm cussing dude out like, man, you got this gun, man. Ooh. I hear the window going down, And I hear, bah! And me and everybody in the car was just quiet. I swear, a tear just fell out my eye. Like, I don't know why it just dropped. I wasn't sad on that. I was just like, what the world? Because I done heard people say they had a revolver, and I'm like, man, it's kept. But to actually happen on me, and no, I wasn't faking at that time, like, I'm going to do this fool. I was just like, it wasn't meant. Mm. You know what I mean? And there was an eye-opener.
Yeah.
Everybody saw me. Like, the dude, brother pushed me out the stage. I was trying to get him. Yeah, man. But I was lost, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I ain't proud of this stuff no more.
Right. Definitely hear a lot of maturity in your voice. One thing you used to be known for was like flashing your money all the time, right?
I'm still here. I couldn't fly without little here.
You do still flash your money.
Yeah, I'm most definitely like. I like to flash because that's what motivate me. When I see Floyd Mayweather and them, when I see other people flashing their money, I be like, well, I'll tell you, I'm finna run it up just like him. You know what I mean? Like, it's for motivational purpose. It ain't to think I'm to down nobody else. Only a broke person I think like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that would motivate me. I like watching Floyd and everybody who pop it like him.
Yeah. Now, has there ever been a time in which flashing your money got you into some situations?
Nah, man, I keep that thing on me. Yeah. Keep it on me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That was my back then, not now. You know,
yeah.
Correction.
It's like I was telling you off camera, when I first learned about you, that's one thing I saw for sure, Now, in my opinion, I feel like niggas that be flashing their money be asking niggas to come take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never flashing my bankroll.
Nah, when I'm flashing money, if women purpose is on it, anything I do is for the women. A nigga ain't never in my sight. You know what I mean? Like I don't focus on niggas. So if I pull out some money, I'm telling nigga, oh, come on over here. But nah, I'm just playing. But nah, if I pull out money and flash, you let them know, yeah, we having it. We getting it. We getting to it. Y'all broke over there. Y'all need to come on over here and get to it too. It ain't. Because at the end of the day, if you around people and they win it, you ain't winning, you don't need to be around them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still want the kids to keep your bankroll in your pocket. Don't.
It's okay to flex sometimes.
Sometimes. And if you go flex a bankroll, make sure you flexing your own, right?
Say it again.
I said if you are flexing the bankroll, make sure you flexing your own.
I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
I said if you are flexing the bankroll, make sure you flexing your own.
Make sure you flexing your who?
Flexing.
Your own bankroll? Come on, man. I can flex with a bankroll with me. Yeah, I'm going to spend it like it's mine.
When was the first time you was like touching some money? Like how old were you when you started hustling? Like what was your first hustle?
I'm from Canterville, you know what I mean? We gonna get it how we know. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell my first hustle on here because ain't no telling what them people got going on right there.
Right.
Yeah. But my first time, I got like my first real money. To me, I got like 20,000 like this. I was geeked up off of it. It was over with. But I didn't let that situation draw me into those activities. You know what I mean? I just like, okay, I got this. I'm a smart person at an early age because I take my money and bring it to a certain person like, hey, here, I got this right here. I need you to make it grow. And I keep a small portion and go out of here and do what I do with it, but that money growing. And I still doing other little things. So
yeah.
Lately
here on DJU TV, I've been talking to guys that's like in their early 20s, and we've had a couple guests that left us. You know what I'm saying? Shortly after our interview, they doing drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just want to catch a body for real. Like this how they coming. You know what I'm saying? This what they rapping about in their music. And I'll be trying to tell them like, man, it's only one or two ways you can go with that. You know what I'm saying? But with you, having to spend so much time of your life, today your birthday, you know what I'm saying? In and out the system, you know what I'm saying? In and out the jails, tell them how dirty it is in there, you know what I'm saying? Tell them how lonely it is in there, you feel me? Paint that picture for them, when you got to wake up to another man taking the shit right next to your head, right?
Well, first of all, it starts with the pain that you cause it. You cause the pain on yourself. You sitting there want to blame everybody else for your actions. And that's where I used to go wrong. Like my folks, I got locked up on my birthday for stealing the car. And my people left me in jail with a citrus boy for 5 days. I'm mad at them because I chose to ride in the stolen car. So, yeah, when I got to jail, I like, okay, I'm going to show them when I get out. And I got back out with that wrong mentality. And I was just doing stupid stuff. Jail taught me that you ain't got no control. You got no say so. You got to be forced to be around people you won't even ever be around. Like you said, you got people wake up. You got somebody taking the shit early in the morning. Keep flushing the toilet. You got to wait to get in the shower. Nigga been jacking all in the shower. Court, it's just so much, you know what I mean? And I don't watch a boy, man. You know, he was living like this. He was doing this. He got out of jail, like came back for killing somebody. And he cried in my face. I'm looking at him. I'm still messed up in my head, but I'm looking at him like, I got to be strong for him. I don't even know this nigga. I just met him in jail. I gave him a hug and told him, shout it up, pray. You feel what I'm saying? Because even though they got him, they got everything they need on him, but God reckon mysterious way. This same boy right here ended up going to trial and winning. And he got his life together. But I hugged him and I told him to pray, and I prayed with him. These kids don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? They think it's cool. They like, let me be an example. If you don't want to use me for example, use somebody that been through that situation, that overcame it, that was able to get out of it, that's able to change. Like people like, because he don't told on these people, or they don't did this to him, that he want to run their church. Nah, it's just that's the time person's eyes really was open. It ain't no girls in jail. Y'all don't hear laughing saying all these here. You don't want to kill somebody. Now you got 40 years. You don't did 20. Now you the one with lipstick on your mouth. You know what I mean? These same people you was talking about, now that's who you laying down with. They idolize the jail. They see these boys in jail with phones and taking. But that ain't it. I mean, that ain't it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It for sure ain't, you know. And even on the other side, once you gone, you gone. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the thing is with the young boy, right? They don't got nothing to do. Never time on their hand. Every thought that comes to their mind is how to be cool, how to fit in. But we got people out here that got money. They claim they love their environment. They claim that they going to help their environment and get in a different situation and turn their back on it. So, I feel that if you get time, we can just go places and, not talk to the kids, just show them. Because once I was showed something different, I chose something different.
Yep.
All this stupidity, they were behind me for a long time now. I'm not free because I was stupid. It's just I saw something different, and I started thinking instead of just going. Once I started thinking, it be sometimes you might fall short, but you thinking, so you may able to maneuver around certain stuff. But these kids need to be shown that they need to be getting on planes. They need to be going from their neighborhood into another state. And as black leaders, we don't have enough of that.
Yeah, you're right about that. We need more resources.
I can't hear you.
We need more resources.
We don't. We just need to stop making excuses and be like, you know what? I'm going to use this platform I got and have all these kids come meet me right here. It don't cost that much. We spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes. We get that same $1,000 and get people come put up little jumpers and just throw a little event right here and let the kids tell their story. Just hear them out. We always want to talk to them. It's time for us to listen to them. They can tell us their problems instead of us trying to tell them we've been through that. Just let them talk to us. The more we let them talk to us, the more comfortable they'll get, the more they'll want to listen to us. Because when I was a child, if I couldn't talk to you and you listen to me, I wouldn't even fit listen to you. Because I'm like, man, you talk to me. Like, you talking at me. Conversation go both ways.
Yeah. Now, I believe, before we can help out and take care of our community, we need to take care of our home. You know what I'm saying? Take care of our family. You know. Can you talk to us about your relationship with your daughters?
With my daughters,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I got 2 different daughters, so I appreciate both. Both of their parents. My first daughter, her mom died, but her grandma and them. I appreciate them for having patience with me, and my baby mama. I appreciate her. I get on her nerves sometimes, but it should be alright. But the truth is, they my kids. You feel what I'm saying? They younger, and right now I got so much going on where I can't actually, spend much time as I will want to with them. But right now I'm more focused on my nephew and them because they trying to take that path I don't took. They thinking it's okay to do this and do that. And that one bad choice, you know what I mean, it'll affect you for the rest of your life. So that was my attention being really on my nephew and them.
Okay.
And little cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I refuse to let them do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what these little boys need. Some older male role model, some older male to look up to, Because with no guidance, it'd be another lost soul, right?
Right.
Because did you have anybody to look up to when you was growing up?
Yeah, I looked up to a few people, but really not really.
How's your relationship with the rest of your siblings?
Oh, I love them all to death. Like, they get on my nerve. I might get on their nerve too, but the love is real, so no matter how I might feel towards them, how they may feel towards me, at the end, we all we got.
Man, 10 kids in one household?
Yeah.
That's how y'all grew up? How did that look when it was time to go to
It
sleep?
was more than that, though. Because you got my cousins, we stayed, like, my family, we tight. So we like stick together. So my grandma's kids and my grandma's sister kids, we growed up like, so, they like second and third cousins. But it's like my grandma's kids, all them, we like brothers and sisters. And my grandma's sister kids, they like our first cousins. So that's how I was raised up.
So when it was time to go to sleep, how many was in one bed?
Say that again?
How many of y'all was fitting in one bed?
Oh, man, we were deep, man. We were deep. All 10 of us. Mama, all of us in one apartment, 2 bedroom. But in Boyne Home, we had like a 4 bedroom in Boyne Home. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the biggest place we stayed in Boyne Home. Sometimes it'd be 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. It wasn't no issue with us though. This is what we knew.
Right. Now I hear you you honor your best friend DB.
Mm-hmm.
You speak highly of him, you talk about him, a lot. Can you talk to us about DB? Like, when did y'all first meet and how did y'all grow such a tight relationship?
It started at Southside. We were on high school. I was skipping class. And I always used to see him, that nigga fly nigga in the school. Pradas, Gucci's, everything. I ain't even know what it was. But the way he walked, you knew it was something. So another friend, I mean, we were kicking it, and he knew him, and we just started hanging. Then next thing you know, me and him just started hanging every day. And then later on, I found out that me and him got the same family members.
So y'all was damn near cousins.
Huh?
So y'all was damn near cousins.
Yeah, we was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once we realized we had the same family members, we really locked in.
Yeah.
So it was like an everyday thing.
And I heard you explain the situation in which he passed. It's like y'all had a disagreement right before.
Not me and him. Me and another, he like a cousin too. Me and him had a disagreement. So basically, I always had a positive mindset. I hide it from a lot of people. So I end up taking something from, my cousin brought somebody to the neighborhood, and DB gave him something that I didn't approve of. I took it from him and tried to give him his money back. The boy he didn't want the money back. So I like, it's over with. So I had a reason for it. Long story short, my cousin who brought him to the neighborhood was like, bro, I can't let you do that to him, because I brought him out here. People, I don't care. You for to be with me. Ain't no time what you tell him to go before I get him up out of here. So My cousin's like, man, nah, man, like get him back his stuff. Like, it over with, boy. And he act like he wanted to defend him. So it really hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? I'm young and like, boy, you fought to be with me, boy. I ain't going against you for nobody. How you gonna go against me? So he asked me for a win. I whip out. He asked me for a win, boy. I take you to you know what I mean? And he like, what? Yeah. So me and him, you know, he like, bro, he whispered to me like, bro, I'm just putting on for him. Nah, you don't do that, bro. I never go against you. No matter who you putting over, tell that boy get up out of here. He don't want to take the money back. He not getting this. So long story short, I tell DB like, what's up, bro? Like, DB like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. So me being me, I'm like, dang, nigga, I'm gonna pick you too. You feel what I'm saying? Like both, but DB was right. It ain't got nothing to do with him. But me being me, I was like, but you with him, so y'all on the same side. So I walk off on them. And you know, the whole weekend go by, we ain't talking. But DB like, man, you tripping. I ain't talking to them. And that Sunday night came. You know, DB called me. We talked on the phone. We pull up, we meet up, we go to kicking it. I get a call back like, shit, boy, DB just got shot. My cousin, they who I got to, they were together. And his baby mama called me. Like, somebody just shot at them, this and that and third, and he got shot. So we walked to that neighborhood. And when we get there, I called his mama and let her know that they said he just got shot. So we get there, they pull up. I go up in the hospital with that motherfucker on me. Like, man, boy, I ain't playing back home. So, you know, they tell her what happened. I'm like, damn, like he got shot right here at the hospital. He could have walked to the hospital. That's how close it was. So,
yeah. Sorry for your loss. So, how did that like affect you, like, you know, mentally? Like, was that like your right hand man?
Yeah, it did. I lost my mama and I thought I ain't care. But he went. Everybody loved him everywhere he went. You know what I mean? Like, if we got into something because of me or somebody else, you know, I ain't laying down. You know what I mean? I ain't laying down.
Yeah.
So I ain't lay down either. I stood tall. And I let people know I was on the way. If they wanted to be outside, I was gonna pull up on them. Yeah.
For sure. So when you got out the feds 2019, you end up trying to be a rapper, right? Pursue the rap career at a short period of time. I remember hearing your songs at 656, right?
656, yeah.
656, that's the name of it, right? Tell us about that experience. You know what I'm saying? Your short-lived rap career, the Penthouse record,
yeah,
the Homicide record with Fujiano. You know,
yeah.
Talk to us about that phase of your life.
Man, it was fun, man. It was different. It was interesting, and it distracted me from my past. It distracted me from the streets. And one of the hardest things is staying out of jail. That's real hard. You on probation, like every time my probation officer called me, I knew they finna lock me up. So when I was doing that music, I ain't had to worry about it when they called me, cause I'm in the studio every day. So you know, it was real fun, man. It was interesting. Then, you know, COVID stopped it. So when COVID came, studio tripping, well, back to being distracted.
Yeah. How big was it, like, when Young Thug dropped your name in the song, on the halftime song? You know, Lil Woody. Like, how big was that for you? Like was that like crazy? Like, you know?
It was stupid.
It brought a lot of heat on you.
I was in jail, so the song was being recorded. The song was made like in 2014.
Right.
But when he put it out while I was in jail, and I was locked up for shoplifting. No, I was locked up for a probation violation after they shot me and my child. So they violated me for not doing community service, but I didn't have community service to do. I stayed in jail 3 weeks. I got out, and they let me hear the song. I was like, this nigga dropped this song, and the police, they already after me. And I got mad, you feel me? Because people was already in my ears telling me some bullshit stuff. And I started to feel like the stuff they were telling me was true. So within 24 hours, I was surrounded in the gym with the gun in the bag after I just got out of jail. So I got released on April the 27th, and the police ran down on me April the 28th and got the gun. And they were like, I'm at the top of their radar because of this song. I'm like, well, you know, y'all know this song old because we've been posting it on social media. So it basically like made them target me. It wasn't true. You know what I mean? If somebody tried to, I wasn't pulling up popping in nobody nugget. You know what I mean? It was just a boy, you know what I mean? He liked it, what he said, I guess, and put it in there. You know what I mean? But, nah, man. Yeah.
But like, let's talk about like how detrimental rap lyrics can be, right? So like, you know, these rappers saying whatever in the microphone, you know, saying this for entertainment purposes only, you know what I'm saying? But them entertainment purposes only end up in court.
Yeah, because you know how the state is. The state gonna try to make you look as bad as possible. If I'm popping that people nugget, why y'all let me out? You feel what I'm saying? Why I'm not in there with them? Why y'all trying to make me a part of their case? Because y'all don't have no evidence on me? Because of what? What is it? Why y'all bring me up? Why y'all? So it's a lot of questions behind it. They trying to use lyrics. That boy songs don't got nothing to do with that man. You know, his name was already what it was before he became famous. So what he was rapping about, he wasn't rapping about things that were actually taking place, but they try to make it seem as he is. It's all old, and they playing a dirty game.
You want something to drink? Drink water?
I don't drink water, man. I'm drinking for you, though.
We ain't got nothing else to drink. Hey, so look, nah. So you get out of 2019, right? Start rapping around 2020-ish, right? Now they had you, they put you in something called the Operation Phoenix in 2020. What was Operation Phoenix?
I have no clue, man. I was already in jail when they caught me before they would show me. They caught me before they put me on the news. So I just know that one day I woke up, they were beating down the front door. FBI, Secret Service, Homeland Security, Gang Unit, ATL. Man, I'm like, man, I know y'all lying to me. They booked me. I had a warrant though. They did me dirt again. They shot my dog. And they said I got on Instagram and threatened the police. So they put a warrant out on me. They didn't charge me with threatening the officer, but they tried to. But all I said was he gonna get what's coming for him. But I was mad that they shot my dog.
Hell yeah. They killed him?
Nah, he lived. I mean, he shot him in the shoulder, and it went through and came out on his side.
Damn.
Yeah, so. And they came because somebody lied and said somebody on the four-wheeler pulling guns out on people. So when they got that call, they see me, I ain't got no gun. I lift up my shirt. He tried to grab me. I jumped back and ran. What you touching me for? And they took my four-wheeler and stuff like that. Just harassing me, man. Yeah, Operation Finish, they came after I was already in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. I heard you tell shout out Rich and Faith TV. He said he was 24 years old. You said, man, I'd have been in jail more than 24 times. Like, so have you lost count how many times you done?
Man, they told me 50 sometime, man. I can't believe it. Huh?
That's crazy.
Right. But then again, you gotta understand, like, they know I don't got license. So I could be riding this way. They see me. They'll bust U-turn and get behind me. Sometimes I just get tired of running. I just go pay the bond. Sometimes I run. When I run, I get away. You know what I mean? But most of them like drive with suspended license, reckless drive when I didn't run.
Right. So, you know, when we was just talking about the halftime lyric, you know, was that, I mean, obviously there was, but can you tell us, like, when did you and Young Thug link up and how did y'all become cool?
We linked up like I got out of jail in 2013. I got out of September. My friend got killed in. I got out. I'm lying. I got out August. My friend got killed in September. When he got killed, I was on Rampage. I made up with Thug like September, October. I got with Thug like October or something like that. Like he just called me out of the blue, like, "What's up, man?" I mean, ooh. But I knew him I had a friend. My friend is his friend.
Y'all had a mutual friend.
Yeah. So I guess my friend must have gave him my number or whatever. I don't know. And then man started, kicking from then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at this time, he was known as, the rapper Young Thug.
Yeah, he was hot.
Right. Real big and
yeah.
So
I was like, dang, what did he call me for?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
Hey, so just random, bro. When Young Thug first came out and he was like wearing all the gay outfits and stuff, like.
Nah, I never seen him with it on.
Okay.
I never, not one time. So when I used to see him post, I'd be like, man, what the world? You know what I mean? But when we were together, I never seen it. You know what I mean? Like, it never bothered me though, now because I.
Yeah, I always figured it was like some crazy like marketing or publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because no one ever put no gay shit on his name.
Yeah, you can't. Anybody that know him, no, not even. You know
right.
what I mean? Like, this before the money, after the money, whatever. Like, shout it as real as it come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to that.
Yeah, because I know I heard you mention, like how he showed you shit like, flights to Miami and, you know what I'm saying? Just like, find the things in life type shit, When did y'all relationship kind of take a turn?
I can't talk about it.
Okay, for sure that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you mention like 2014 was like the longest you was out of jail, right?
Right.
Like that whole year.
Right.
So what was you doing in 2014 when you had, so much freedom?
I was just living. I was just doing what I wanted to do. I was just doing what I wanted to do. I was with him most of the time too, though. You know what I mean? But when we was in the city, I was gone. I was out doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I like to ride 4-wheelers and stuff. So I basically ride around 4-wheelers with everybody that riding them. Go to the club. I like to shoot dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the average black man thing.
Well, let me stop because I'm gonna tell myself something that Charleston White just told me. Man, look, you steady bringing up the past. You steady asking about the past, man. I'm worried about what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what Charles White just told me on the phone yesterday. You turning 33 years old today. Like today your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo, make some noise in this motherfucker, right? How are you feeling now? You know what I'm saying? With all that behind you, you feel me? You got another opportunity, right?
It's not behind me.
Okay.
Because they don't. So now I'm battling with who I am today in my past. So it's like I have went through so much to put that behind me, and now they done brought it back up. So it's like, and I look at these little kids out here now. They want a name. They want a name. So I be like, man, I'm pretty good. I don't know how to do it to one of these kids. So right now, it's like, it's both of it. It's me. That's why I changed my name to Woody versus Woody. Because it's me, and then, you know what I mean? It's him. Which one you want to see? You want to see me or you want to see him? So it's like, I'm in shock with this outcome. You know what I mean? Like, God knows it's like, man, I didn't. Sometimes I get in my feelings, be like, man, I ain't trying to profit. Like, I can't stop battling, and it's for the better. I try to look out for as many people as I can. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time with celebrating and walking away. It's like I can't walk away because it's like I'm being forced into it because they put me all over the internet. So now when I come out, people are running up on me, and it's like, which hand? You feel what I'm saying? Should I shake their hand? Should I use their hand? But everybody they embracing me so warmly. Like, it's like the love is so real. I've been receiving hate for so long. It's just like I could do what I'm gonna do to you and not care. But now the love is just like it's confusing. But I like the love better because it's like it helped me fight this other side. So even when somebody do say something to piss me off and get my attention, because I be watching. I come from a fake page in the heart and just sit there and watch. And I be telling myself out of certain stuff. Man, I don't survive, man. I overcame. Man, sometimes I look at my own story and be like, thank you, God. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy. It's not. You got people trying to do this to you. You got the police waiting on you. Anything you do, you got.
You need to move out of Atlanta, bro.
I think I'm ready now. Just coming out, flying to here, even here. Coming here was like, damn, I'm going to Chicago, you know what I mean? Like, get on the airplane with people from Chicago. Everybody want to take pictures. Like, what? The love is so real. You know, I receive love everywhere but from Atlanta. And Atlanta is just like, it's fake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I post on there, nobody from Atlanta want to comment, but they want to DM me. Get out my DM. See, that other side to come out. Get out my DM. I get aggressive. And I be like, man, you ain't got to be fake with me. I ain't shaking y'all hand when I see y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going to do nothing to you as long as you don't try to do nothing to me. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm winning my pride over to be able to move away, but not far from my kids though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you live with a lot of paranoia?
Nah. I always tell myself to be paranoid. I don't really be tripping for real. I be going by my way, head down, just chilling. Cause a lot of people ain't actually been in that situation to be ready for what liable to happen. People like to shoot and not be shot back at. I just pray. I just be like, Father God, protect me. And I just go. If you're going to shoot at me, okay. God going to shield me. He been shielding me all these years. I ain't ever been shot. Thank God.
Yeah. You've been covered this whole time.
Right.
He been using you as a vessel to get through to others. You don't even know it. You see what I'm saying?
I'm hearing it. Like, I be reading the stuff that people DM me. I be like, wow. Because I try to leave that negative side behind. It's so hard now because it's on me so much. Like, I don't fought that thing. Man, I lost my mom in 2008. Imagine having demons on you from 2008 to 2022. I actually changed like in 2022. I had them demons on me that many years. And like I said, my mindset is so different from other people. Like, I didn't care, but I'm going to think it through. These fools just don't care. They not thinking it through. You feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that 33 years of life, right? That's a mature perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're sharing your story because look, it's a lot of guys that can relate to it. They just afraid to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Here in Chicago on DJU TV, we've had a couple guys, that's been cooperating with the police, but they like to dance around it. They like to deny it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be telling them, like, you'll probably make more progress if you just own it, admit it, stand up to it, and you know what I'm saying? Keep it moving like that. As long as you dodge it, you ain't gonna make no progress. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell you've made progress just by, accepting, what you're going through. Therefore, you can, see what tomorrow look like.
The thing is, bro, it ain't about cooperating with the police. It ain't, because nowadays, niggas can't say snitching. If you rapping about street activities, that's snitching. Because police listening to it. If you bragging to your friend about something that he wasn't a part of, all that is telling. When niggas get in the interrogation room, niggas ain't getting in the interrogation room like, okay, I'm going to tell you the truth. Niggas get in the interrogation room trying to finesse themselves out of a situation.
For sure.
And by finessing your way, you're going to tell these people anything to get out of it. And it's not the truth. But people don't know what's going on because if you research my name, if I'm anywhere, I ain't there to watch. At that time. So when these people be talking, I be like, okay, they can talk. You feel what I'm saying? Because The rules on to apply until they apply. Everybody talk that I don't do what I want to do to people, and they got a chance to go tell on me. They went out there and told on me. So I don't really want to hear that. When nigga got killed, everybody said I killed him. You think I care about what anybody got to say? Run up on me. Run up on me. You better make sure you don't miss. That's my attitude towards that. So it's just like, leave me alone. That's all I ask. Call that plan. I'm gonna take it there. If I can't get you, I'm going to the next person to you. That's it. I ain't trying to do that. Same way you got family, I got family too. So right now, hey, I've been through that storm. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all said what y'all had to say. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. That's what
keep
I'm saying.
going.
You owned it. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
owned it. And so now, you know, tell us how you like stay sane. I know you like to listen to music, you know what I'm saying, whenever you get angry, but you got some sanity to you, you know? Like you've calmed down, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you was a hothead 10 years ago.
Have you ever woke up and looked in the mirror and said, I'm gonna die today, or I'm gonna kill somebody and go to jail for the rest of my life? Have you ever did that a day in your life?
Definitely haven't.
Huh?
No.
That's the worst feeling to ever have. To actually wake up with these two options right here in your face. You're going to die, or you're going to kill somebody and go to jail for the rest of your life. So to actually look them two choices in your face, and you're not ready for neither one. Because you got a child, you got family members, and you got people targeting them. So when I faced that situation, I made it about me. Everybody else made it about them. It's my time to make it about me. So what I had to do, I had to use this. That's what God gave it to me for. I had to fall back. I had to move different. I had to plan the strategy. I had to pray and ask for guidance. I prayed. Even when I felt like my prayer wasn't answered, I continued to pray. I got down on my knee. I went to the feds. I cursed God out. Why am I in the feds? This ain't helping me. Then I lose people that I really care about while I'm in the feds. I lost people that hurt me, that I never healed from. I got to distract myself from this because I feel like if I was on the street, that person would never died. This would never took place. So when people trying to judge me, it's a lot come behind everything. My actions weren't just me being selfish. I always put everybody before I put myself. It can be cold outside. I'm going to take the jacket off I got on and give it to you so you can be warm and I can be cold. Can't nobody take that from me. So man. For real, man. God working in mysterious ways.
For sure that.
And I didn't believe in God as much as I do until now. So when I'm battling that other side of me, I remember back what I got away, what I come from, what my past was like. Yeah, man, it's not nice. I get like 3 hours of sleep since the first day they put me in trial to right now. 3 hours of sleep probably a day. It feel like I feel like I ain't been in court in over a year now, and this I don't even know how long ago it was. That's how much I be up. Go to sleep at 5, wake up at 7:30. Go to sleep at 4, wake up at 7:30 every morning because I'm prepared for the police to kick in my door to get me. I ain't worried about no niggas in the street. They just talking. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to push or force nobody to come after me because I know you got a lot of people out here that about their life. I respect it. But my only people got my attention is these people trying to come put these handcuffs back on me and throw the key away. That's the only thing I be paranoid about. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You got a deep story, man.
Man, the other day I did the 20 verse 1 in Cobb County. Cobb County police already knew where I was going, the time and everything. Just so happened it rained. God, look at God. It rained. Give me a 30 minutes delay. Instead of me being there at 7, I had to go, they told me 7:30. Soon I got on the expressway, they got some boys pulled over, thinking they us. They got them stretched all out. Right past them, it's the camera crew for the 20 verse 1. They pull up and say, boy, the police on you, boy. They trying to get you. They say you got guns in it. Okay, let them come and get me then. Leave the studio. They send outside. Send the security to go check them. It's them sitting in the car watching. Okay.
So even with they know what you got going on currently, they still targeting you to do some more shit or add some more shit.
Right. So they whole thing is they feel I'm a threat. It ain't even about me being a certain individual. It's about the mindset now. You feel what I'm saying? When we go to show, we have a certain mindset and influence. They don't want that. They want the government want to be able to control. I ain't one of the people they can control. Despite what nobody think or feel about me. I'm gonna make my own decisions based on how I want to make them. So now it's like they trying to find whatever reason. My probation officer just called me, asked them on the plane here. She's like, yeah, as long as you do everything you're supposed to do, you'll be all right. You stay out of trouble, you don't got no weapons or nothing on you, you good. So like, I don't got any wants or anything. Why am I being harassed? Why is y'all pulling cars over? They actually caught them. I was riding the car with my brother. Swap cars. Ducked down, got in another car. They blocked seat car in.
Thinking it was you? Thinking it was you?
Like, they thought I was in the car. I was in the car in front of it. And they just pulled their guns out, ran up on the car, screaming at them. You can't scream at us. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna make us panic. Y'all know what y'all doing.
Did you see the clip of the young lady that was shot by the police in Springfield, Illinois?
In her house?
Yeah.
You got no reason. You got no business. If she called you, said somebody was outside, you got no business trying to pry into something else. Who car? You ain't had no business asking that question. That ain't what you there for. But that's what they do. You see what I'm saying? That's an innocent lady. She ain't pose no threat, no that. She sitting down. You digging, you searching. And what? He lose his job? But this girl here, she asked my Instagram password, and they went to lock her up just because they said she was dating me. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. You faced a lot of corruption in the system in Georgia for sure. But what I was peeping was like a lot of the like prosecutors and lawyers and judges. It's a lot of African Americans that's doing all the police work, huh? Because usually when you think about police, you think about white people.
Man, white people show more sympathy for us than anybody. We don't like each other. We don't like blacks. Mexicans don't like, a lot of Mexicans don't like blacks because I was talking to Mexicans. I said, why y'all don't like black people? He said, black people, we're quick to turn on each other. You know what I mean? He said, when a Mexican come in, like we in jail, and he showed me. He said, let's sit right here and watch. So they bring new people in. He said, watch this. When a Mexican come in, other Mexicans run to the door, help him with his bag. When a white guy come in, white people go out there, help him out, get him situated. When a black person come in, all the black people sit back and say, that nigga might be a snitch, or he might be touching kids. We criticize you before you come through the door. And he said, that's why I don't deal with black people. He said he liked me because he saw me give another black person some food because he said he was hungry, because I was this way and I was that way. That's why he talking to me. I was like, wow. He like, but yeah, black people are like the worst when it comes to,
how we treat each other.
And it's true.
Yeah. In the streets, in the courtroom, at work.
And it ain't gonna stop until, somebody finally say, enough is enough. Like, you gotta lead by example. Like, you gotta, anytime we get people that try to, set the example, they assassinate them. They just wake up sick one day and die. Or they give you all this money and then tell you, we're going to take it back from you when you don't do what we say.
Have you ever experienced some racism growing up in Georgia? Because you were around the same parts Martin Luther King walked. I
never experienced like no white people just calling me a nigger, if that's what you're saying. My experience only comes from law enforcement. You know what I mean?
Like racism from an officer?
Profiling, yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't innocent either. I might say, they say something to me, I'm going to say something back. Police told me one day, oh, good to see you with no bullet holes in you. I told him bullet holes being him before they being me. But he pushed my blood pressure through the roof. I didn't mean it the way I said it. I meant it. I ain't gonna say I didn't mean it. I actually meant exactly what I said. But like, dang, that's what you tell me? You know what I mean? Then just hearing the judge just say that, well, if I die, it'll be whatever he said. I didn't even know he said that until I read the transcripts. Like, what? But I've been hearing it from the police. Hey man, we gave you 90 days to live. I said, how many days it been now? My probation officer, when I was in the feds, said they had made a bet I would last 6 months. One of them said 2 months on the street, 3 months on the street. Another said 6 months. I last 8 months. They were actually betting on how long it was going to take me to go back to jail. Instead of trying to give me some help, trying to, put me in a different environment. My federal probation officer, he was cool. He was, trying to help me, like, put me in some type of therapist. He was approving my studio time. But you just have other people like, he gonna mess up. You know what I mean? We gonna make him mess up. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. So now that you're able to get a breath of fresh air, I understand you and your mom usually celebrate your birthday together. Hers coming up on the 28th. Is this your first birthday free in a long time?
Nah, I was out last year for my birthday, but I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I didn't even exist to people. And when I say people, I'm talking about any person that's breathing. I didn't exist to nobody. I mean, probably like 2 or 3 people text happy birthday. I didn't get mad. You feel me? Because it's like, when you ain't beneficial to people, you don't exist. So now a lot of people like, happy birthday, everybody, why? Why now? When I really needed y'all weren't there. If it didn't come from the fans and, the people that have a heart in this world, I'd just be another lost soul. Those people help me, when I'm fighting them demons. Every day somebody send me a prayer, telling me they love me. Like, that means a lot. So now I walk around and just tell people, I love you too. It could be somebody I don't know. I don't live that. I don't care for that negativity, like that violence. I don't care for it. Even when I see kids, I tell them, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt anybody else. But not only it's going to hurt you, it's going to hurt your people that really care about you too. And then life goes on. So you got 1,000,000 years in jail. You can't expect your people to do the 1,000,000 years with you. They still got to live their life.
Hell yeah. Hey man, I'm glad you was able to wake up and see the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, right? Because it's never too late. You feel me? Like, it's never too late. You know what I'm saying? And I want those that's watching it to know that it's never too late. And no matter how it happened, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to happen. You feel me? Like, God working mysterious ways. That's the name of this interview right now type shit, Like, so, you can't criticize somebody about how they found God or where they found him at or when they found him,
Right.
He gonna come and it's gonna come on time.
God is amazing.
He gonna come on time.
Because, man, people don't understand what I've been through. And I don't even think, like, when the trial over, I really can tell because, the police, they got it out for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, they got it out for me, man. It's hard for me to move. Boy, they got it out for me. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I respect them. You feel what I'm saying? I know it's a job, but you guys are people that power scrub. You feel me? Like, it's more than a job to them. Yeah. Locking me up, getting me out of the street ain't gonna stop the crime. What's gonna stop the crime is y'all get more active in the community, as in helping these kids. They used to have a little program where they used to take the kids play sports and stuff like that. Now, we instantly look at the police now. They finna kill us. They finna harm us in some way by locking us up or whatever. Cause that's what they gonna do. They gonna harass you.
Yeah, man, for sure that. And, with the trial just being broadcasted, right? It's damn near like TV, the way they got it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm going to talk about the trial. When I played the Fifth Man, you know what them people did to me, man? They took me to jail. So when I got to Fulton County, they put me in general population. I laughed because I already expect this. So I say, dang, they going to put me with everybody? I said, I'm not to fight, though. You feel me? Like, I know when to fight and when not to fight. If I'm around people I see they gonna really try to hurt me, I'm just letting them jump on me. Because I'm gonna win in the end. But if I'm around somebody where I just trying to fight me, I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna fight back as best as I can. But when they put me in there, you know, I was alright. People came like him, man, hey, bro, we salute you, bro. Because if it was somebody else, they got on their stand and did this and did that. Well, I lied. So I ain't finna go lie on nobody, you know what I mean, to justify my lie. So I call my people like, hey, look, y'all put money on the phone and money on my book. They listen to my call. I know they listen. They see that I'm getting comfortable. They removed me from that jail and put me in DeKalb County Jail and put me in the whole dorm by myself with no water, no TV, no phone, no nothing. No books to read, no nothing. So I'm like, dang. You feel me? So as in, the next day, hey, can I get a pen number to use the phone? Oh, the system down. But y'all instead of booking people in. Everybody using the phone but me. Can y'all cut the TV on? Or the TV don't work. It feces in the toilet. So I gotta walk around like this the whole 24 hours. Can I get something to clean this up? I gotta clean the whole dorm just to get the smell out. The toilet ain't working. It's full of waste. The officer come feel bad for me. Fill it up with bleach. I bleached that thing down so bad that bleach was stuck in my nose. 5 hours later, back stink again. Flies, can't eat the food. I didn't eat Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday morning, they came for me. They were looking for me. They couldn't find me. So when they finally found me, I had came out the room. They like, where you been? We've been looking for you. I said, I've been in the only place y'all put me in here. I'm weak. I haven't ate. I haven't drank anything, no nothing. They're like, well, you got court. What I'm going to court for? I didn't know I had to go back to court. So they took me back to the court. And that's when they did all that bull stuff that I can't talk about right now. And then I'm explaining to the judge, the DA, I'm weak. I haven't eaten since Friday. I haven't drank anything. This jail is torturing me. I haven't talked to my family, no nothing. They're like, okay. So one of the officers, he felt bad. He gave me like some food. But it was like, the food that they feed the deputies. And he gave me a lot of apple juices so I could get my energy back. But I couldn't eat the food. I just drank the apple juice. So he stopped drinking. He kept giving me apple juice. This the only person that had sympathy for me was the officer. So, and I'm telling this to the judge, man, I'm weak. I need to go to the hospital, man. Imagine going 3 days without eating anything or drinking anything. I can't even stand up, and y'all gonna force me back in here? Yeah. So I want to talk about so much, so bad, you know what I mean? Because I know they're gonna try to shut me up. They're gonna probably try to put fake charges on me soon. You know what I mean? Like, man, I just pray to God that He keep them away from me, though. That's all I ask for.
Yeah. Yeah, we praying on that for sure. Cause like, how long they got you on probation? Forever.
My first drug charge, they gave me 15
years.
They gave me 15 to 3, man. My first drug charge. And the crazy thing about it, I had nothing in my possession. I just didn't want to pull my brother down with me. I could have beat my charges, but I didn't want to pull him into trial. And then I beat it, and then he go down. So I said I plead guilty and take all the charges. But they made me plead guilty to these charges and made him plead guilty to those charges. I told him everything was mine. So it was just like, we got no win, man. We got no chance.
Yeah, I heard Georgia probation be crazy. Like,
actually told me if I complete 2 years without getting in trouble, or 3 years without getting in trouble, then they'll suspend the balance. Now I talked to my probation officer. They're like, no, they'll put me on non-report. So I'm like, dang, they tricked me again. So it's just, God to make a way. That's all I can do. Wake up every day, pray. Because I know what it's like being in jail. And I ain't going back. They got to put me, I ain't going back.
Man, the way you just described, it's like, they just throw you in there, act like they forgot about you.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
But somebody shot at me, my child, and her mama. They gave me 24 hours to get on their gun, which they knew I was going to give them the gun. I posted on social media, it was a little post where a little white boy was crying, and he pointed the picture like this, and it said, bitch, I'm coming for you. I just posted it on social media. Man, they brought the whole SWAT team to get me. Yeah, man. And then put me in jail I promise you I ain't making it up. They locked me up for not doing community service. I never violated probation or, had any flags or anything. So when he come get me for not doing community service, like y'all didn't give me no warning, no nothing. So I'm like, I don't have community service to do. Y'all better go look at my what's name. He like, man, I gotta take you in. I'm like, you the supervisor, you ain't even my probation officer. He like, I gotta take you in. So I'm like, is you serious, man? They take me down. Man, they take me to jail, man. It's scary because they got SWAT cars in the front, SWAT cars in the back. I'm in the middle. So I'm actually looking at the way that they transport me to the jail. Then I get to the jail. Normally you gotta sit in booking. Man, they took me here, and put me in a cell. I was in the cell within 10 minutes. And I was isolated away from all inmates. So it's just me here. Nobody can see what they doing to me. Man, they done stripped me out of my clothes, put me on suicide watch. I was alive because I cursed her out and said, oh, you say you're going to kill yourself? They can't strip me butt naked in the room. It's cold in here. I got a metal slab I got to lay on. Y'all going to do me like that?
They put you in the turtle suit?
They didn't put me in the turtle suit. They left me in there butt naked.
Damn.
Because I'm isolated. Can't nobody see me. So a lieutenant came through. She was like, what the hell? And she went to tripping, made them get my clothes back. But it's 2-3 days later. Wow. Ain't letting me out to use the phone or nothing. Because they was breaking me mentally. And people don't understand it. Like, man, y'all can talk y'all solid. But these people, they lock us up. Do anything they want to do to you. And then what you think? Ain't nobody strong enough for the pressure that they put me through. Man, I can sit here and tell you step by step what I actually went through. If they would put me in general population, man, it is what it is. It's easy to do your time. They put me in isolation. I'm writing grievance on the captain of the jail. He put me in protected custody. Man, I don't want to be in no protected custody. I ain't never been in no, I'm high profile. How am I high profile? Because of my friendship with other people? Man, kick rocks. But they doing it intentionally because I'm so worried about my family. I'm calling, hey, everybody doing? Everybody okay? Don't go outside, man. I should go to court this Friday to get out. They listening. They see how. So I get out of jail. They right there on me again. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I went to jail. I went to jail 2015. I went to jail February. Got out March. Went back to jail March. Got out April. Caught my federal case the next day. They came and got me June 10th and held me in jail all the way till September. So imagine that. January happened. February locked me up. March. And I'm going to jail for charges crimes I ain't even committed, man. False imprisonment. But what made me mad about these blogs, y'all do y'all research, y'all try to point out all the negativity. Why y'all ain't pointing out digging into what these arrests is about? You can't go in my history and find one arrest where I was actually guilty besides stealing the car. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's tight to be sitting up in that type of system.
You know how we get charged with crimes in Atlanta? You right now can call the police and say, hey, Lil Woody just slapped me across the head with a gun. He had a silver and black gun. The police gonna come ask you what happened, and they gonna go down there and take a warrant out on me. You don't got a knot, a scratch, or nothing on your head. But I got a warrant. Give my warrant for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And the U.S. Marshal come looking for me now. And they kicking my people doors in, telling me I don't kill somebody. They ain't gonna stop till they get me dead or alive. Now my family worried and scared. Now I get caught thinking I'm gonna get a bond. They deny my bond. And actually put me in a room with a murderer. How you expect me to adapt back to society once I done went to jail for false allegations? Now I'm back in the free world. I just was in the room with somebody who actually was locked up for killing somebody. You done messed up my mental. Because I'm trying to adapt. You just throw me back out there. You ain't put me in no type of program. No, you ain't put me in a job, nothing. You just put me on probation. You go to the probation, do orientation, they tell you get a job, man. It's only but so much they can do. It's crazy, man. Yeah. It's crazy. Like these kids don't understand, brother. This is the government. It's us versus them. We can't win in no way. Whatever they do to us, we gotta accept it. Because the moment we think we got the same power they got, we don't. They can shoot us and say, "Oh, I was fit for my life." We can't shoot them and say we fit for our life.
Not at all. What is it about Atlanta that you love the most? Did you grow up skating at Cascade?
Say what?
Did you grow up roller skating at Cascade?
Now, what I love the most about Atlanta is, that's where I come from. I can't. So I really like, having experienced the outside world for real. So like when I go, like I like it out here. I was just riding like, dang, I like it out here. You know what I mean? But I know the violence that goes on out here too. So it's just like, it's crazy. As I ride here, I'm looking at the way that it's set up out here. And I'm like, man, I see why these guys out here getting killed so much. Like the way that it's set up, it's way different in Atlanta. The setup, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. And the young guys in Atlanta right now, they like the young rappers, they coming up under the drill act. You know what I'm saying? It's like the drill done finally made its way down to the A. Okay, all the shorties down there, they dissing dead ops in their music, smoking on dead ops.
Thanks to Chicago.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
y'all did it.
Yeah.
But it ain't about pointing finger at y'all or nothing like that because, they what got our attention. We listening to it. That's new because we don't care about our ops when we got them. So we hear Cheeky and Dirt and them up here talking about this, and we hear the 630s up here talking about this. We like, that's cool. You know what I mean? We want them to feel that, you know what I mean? But we hearing each other, man. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell my nephew, turn it off. I listen to Youngboy because that pain, you feel me? Like, he crying for help. You know what I mean? He ain't, we got this side of us, you know what I mean? But we got this side of us because it's forced on us. It ain't like this what we wanted. That's the path we want to take. We didn't sign up for this. We didn't know what we got ourselves into because when you're younger, we don't know no better. But when you're older and you know better, it's a different story. So our choices that we made from this day forward matter more than the ones we made in the past.
Sure.
So when I hear that drill music, man, I be like, yeah, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they just going with whatever they think can sell. Yeah. Or whatever make them look good. And it don't even be people from Atlanta. It be people that move to Atlanta. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah. Who would you say is your top 5 rappers from Atlanta of all time?
From Atlanta?
Yeah. Because Atlanta got a crazy list of rappers, right?
Yeah, but everybody I'm gonna go with, they gonna come from like, Thug, Baby, Gunna, Future, you know what I mean? Like T.I., they gonna come from that way. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't listen to a lot of people. You know what I
mean? So you ain't grew up on like Goody Mob, Outkast, and okay.
I can't name one of these songs.
Type shit.
I don't even know who Goody Mob is. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to him, but I heard Outkast. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, we gonna celebrate 33 years of life today, man. I wish I had a bottle for you, but they don't even know we in here 8 in the morning. It's early as hell.
Yeah, man. You try to put it out there like I snook in town. Man, I'm gonna be up to the whole day. We could go to the beach. Yeah. We ride over there, see what King Von thing look like.
Yeah.
But nah.
You gotta get you some Harrows too, though.
Yeah, I know. There was somebody just texted and told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's definitely been a pleasure.
See how Chicago is,
Yeah.
Feels peace.
Feels
peace.
Who?
Feels peace.
Yeah, I don't eat that much. Yeah.
Hey man, it's been a blessing talking with you this afternoon, right? Or this morning, I'm sorry. But in closing, man, we like to conclude with a message to the youth. Would you mind leaving one for us?
Yeah, man. Your decision is based off what you making. Your life is what you make it. Y'all want to be cool, they got a place for the cool dudes. It's called jail. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no money in jail. Ain't no women in jail. Ain't no success in jail. Just a lot of hurt souls. Man, it's okay to call God. It's okay to let God direct your path. It's okay to be called lame. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when you in jail, they gonna have your girl a lame. Me.
DJ, you go crazy.